Okay, so here I'm going to show you how I'm going to replace my central vac. As you see, it's malfunctioning, the outlet cover here. It's a pretty simple fix, but you need to make sure first that you shut off the power. This is the one that I purchased on Amazon, and it's a circular facing, and I was a little unsure that it would actually fit my vac, but it does indeed. This is a universal outlet. So you see my central vac does fit inside of it. So the first thing that we're going to do is remove the screws that hold it, this old one, in place. It's just 4 screws that need to become undone. And then again, make sure that your power is off, whether you unplug it or have the breaker shut off, because you're going to need to snip the wire, which my camera is not showing you, but we snip the wire, and we're going to use the wire stripper here in a second and pull back the wire just a little bit to expose the copper wiring. And see, that's what I've done here. But you can't really see it. My video is not super great. I'm sorry about that. But here we go. We're going to take these 2 posts, and it doesn't matter ground or positive. In this particular case, it doesn't matter. But what you do want to do is make sure that you have enough of the copper wire exposed. So I stripped back some of it there, you see. And we're going to turn it into a little hook shape on the end of it by using these wire stripper pliers, and make a little hook on it to make it wrap around the post of the screw a little bit better. Now you'll unscrew a little bit. You don't want to unscrew it completely, but just enough to make sure that you have enough space to get that wire underneath the head of the screw. So as you see, I've unscrewed this here a little tiny bit on both sides. And again, there's no like positive, negative, or ground or neutral or anything. There's nothing indicating that it really matters, and it doesn't in this particular instance. There are some electrical things that does matter, but this one it doesn't. So I'm just showing you the size of the screw. If it pops out, it's not a big deal. You just stick it right back in there and screw it tight back on. Well, not tight, but you know, hold it in spot. Next, you're going to make these little hooks on the wire like I've done here. I just used the tip of the okay, so here you go. You're just going to slide one under each side, tighten it up. Again, my camera video skills are not great, but I think it's pretty self-explanatory. You're just going to take that wire, that little hook that you made, and slide it underneath the head of the screw, and then you're going to tighten it down as tight as you can get it. Don't use the drill, just use a nice Phillips head that will secure it. So then you're going to do the same on the negative, or the ground, I'm sorry, and then get it as tight down as you can. Next part of this process is just to stick it back over the wall. And as I'm going to tell you in advance that I'm going to have to get some anchors and anchor it into the drywall. But for this video, you'll see that I just stick the screws in there just to kind of hold it down. And the Amazon package has 2 long screws. I'd say they're about 1 3/4, maybe 2-inch screws. But I'm going to have to get some anchors because it just pushed right through the drywall. But that's okay. That's an easy fix as well. Yeah, my video skills are not great. I'm sorry. And with any, you want to tighten it, but not so tight that it busts or puts a crack in the outlet cover. And then the last part of it's turn the power on, stick the vac in, and voila, it works. Hope that helps someone.